Ladies. Ladies. Hey, why are you not centered anymore? Also, I don't need this. I mean, this. How's everybody doing? Open that. Away with that. Open this. Load ROM. Open that. Okay, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, let me resize it real quickly. Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'll do a slide down. And a slide down. Ta-da! Oh. Ta-da! Ta-da! Yay! All right, let me put on some of the musics. Need to watch out how loud that's gonna be, though. How is everybody doing today? How are we feeling? How is everybody feeling? Give me like 3 hours of music. Here we go. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, more around here-ish. This should be good. Slightly louder. That way text-to-speech can still make a lot of noise, baby! What is... Let's get ready to rumble, yes! Because, my lord, we're finally continuing on our grand adventure. Now that we have Shadow Lugia, our biggest of boys. Look at him. Where is he? Stats. Look at them. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Well, you can't really see him because my head is in the way. I know. Awful. Horrendous. Why did you do the camera placement like that, Wily? It's because I am more important than Shadow Lugia. So while it's all great to see him and all, I am more important. That's why I'm, like, above him, you know? Gotta keep your priorities straight, chat. It is what it is. Was thinking earlier when you were catching Shadow Lugia last stream, the speed was 2x, and it took almost half a stream for it to stay in an Ultra Ball. What if it was normal speed? Lol. Yeah, this is why we're playing 2 times speed. I love, well, I'm not going to say I love the original Pokemon games because they have a lot of flaws and a lot of stuff is very slow. But one thing that makes the original Pokemon games a lot better to do is just 2 times speed. But yeah, we are 2 times speed because this is going at 120 frames per second as well. So it is, we're blasting here, we're blasting. Alright, in terms of our team, we have Binky Boy, the ever beautiful little man. Big Smoke, also big fella. Lemon Pep, classic, always good on chicken. Bowser, who went from 0 to freaking hero, because he used to be level nothing and almost got kicked, arguably. We got a little Shadow Lugia, and we got Werewolves, who is the last one in the line that needs a little bit more leveling. We need to push everything to 50. 0 to hero. Yeah, that's because, like, he was level 16, and now he is probably, together with Big Smoke, the most powerful in the team. He used to be just, like... It used to be Pokemon that you named, Mace. And then we traded it in for Bowser. Because it was a good trade, and we were like, let's do it. And then he sat on our team and did nothing. Absolutely nothing. And now, he is doing everyone. Everything. Why are you exhausted, Mace? What is happening? Alright, so basically our plan for this stream, mostly, is we're going to go to Cerulean, then we're going to go through the trainers there to level mostly werewolves, because that's the last one that really needs some leveling. And then we're slowly going to work our way through all the gyms. So we've done all the gyms in Johto already. So the only thing yeah, we've done them all in Johto. So then we're going to do them all in Kanto. And then we're going to work towards Elite Four. And then we're probably going to work towards catching some of the last legendaries that we really would want, as well as unlocking a potential secret that's at the very end of the game requiring Shadow Lugia. And that's probably going to be it for this game. So, a couple more streams. Less than 5, probably. Can I name the Lugia now? Yeah, you can name the Lugia. We already decided that last stream that you could do that. Also, why is the text still not bigger? I told you to be big. Unlock. Lock that. Pop. Yeah, you can name him. Then we'll go to the name raider. Can't wait to pay $150 for a copy so I can play it natively. Which game? So many good games are like that nowadays. It's such a shame. Well, wait, I'm gonna flamethrower you real quick, and then we're gonna switch you out for our little Gengar. Also, yes, all you sussy bacas in chat, all you fools that call yourselves Dr.Wily fans, yeah, or haters, or I don't know what you want to call yourself. Call yourself something cool. All you lovelies. That's what I always called all of you, lovelies. I have indeed seen, because Dio also sent it to me, because Dio's a legend. He also sent me. He sent me the link of Twilight Princess PC. And it looks absolutely marvelous. So some of the next things we have on the chopping block, yeah, is probably going to be something Twilight Princess. I want to add something fun to it, you know? It can't just be like box standard Twilight Princess. I don't want like cool texture packs or like something fun, you know? Something that really makes it different. Hypnosis Dream Eater, here we go. The Doc Squad? Yeah, baby! That's pretty good. Not just fools. Foolish fools. Foolishly foolish fools. Gosh darn, that's a lot. A lot to take in. We gotta wait to play Twilight Princess for someone to make a Gerudo Link mod. No, that is not necessary, actually. Fun fact. Granbull? Nope, because we're gonna do the same thing. We are a one-trick pony. I send you many things. That is true. That is true. Also, everybody, Caught Lawless was... It was Caught Lawless's birthday on Friday, if I remember correctly. So everybody congratulate him. The massive legend. And don't worry, chat, about being... Oh, yeah, shit, it's a normal type. Whoops. Well, time to get Aura blasted. Yeah, caught LOL, yay! And don't worry, everybody, about forgetting about it or being a bit late with it. I was late with it as well, because I'm an idiot. And I am very, very not aware, especially near the end of the week. So I got some making up to do with Dio. I need to make it all right. Because I was a big, dumb idiot. And I forgot that the man was birthday. Because I am a fool. Oh, the Mega Drain. This is gonna take forever. Shadow Ball's not that great. If you come this weekend, you can get some kermis. Oh yeah, the kermis is this weekend, right? Because Hemelvaart. Which days is it again? Just the entire weekend, right? Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Because I could probably come on... Yeah, probably Sunday. Sunday should work. Because on Thursday and Friday, I'm just going to work. It leaves Sunday. So this week completely. Yeah, then I'm either coming on Saturday or Sunday. So that'll work easily. Dio, are you starting to turn to dust yet? Saturday preferably. Then I'm gonna aim for Saturday. Let me see. What do I have in my calendar? I have nothing in particular, so I can come on Saturday. I just need to know where it was again. It was Upkoude, right? How do you get from Hilversum to Upkoude, like ever? I'll figure that later out. No, Purmerend. Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Purmerend. Oh, it's like an hour. Hour to get there. So probably... I would probably be in Purmerend at around like 2 p.m. probably. Also, all TMs in bag and all Pokemon can learn all TMs and HMs. From where? What? I just started a hard goal ROM on a DS emulator and decided I didn't want any of the 3 Johto starters, so used cheat codes and used wild Pokemon modifier and got a custom 6. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of modding in Pokemon games. Oh shit, what? Oh, so yeah, and have you survived uni? Oh, that's not gonna work on him. Ooh, this music, why is this music so eerie? Are we gonna die? Yeah, Purmerend is pretty big. Sending happy birthday nuclear missiles to address now. That's a small country, everybody. The Netherlands ain't that big. Yeah, this song started off very creepy, man. Oh shit, normal type. Son of a... Switch. Binky. You're underleveled. Here, Hyper Beam. Die. Not even instant death. Quanch? Quanch. Always Quanch. Hey, level 42. Oh wait, no, I gave him an XP share. What am I doing? I could just like destroy everyone and just XP share. I forgot about that. Here, this should be an XP share, right? Yeah, Binky gained. Yeah, XP share. Perfect. No, we just gotta chill. Gengar needs to do nothing. How is everyone's day? The day has been good. I did a bit of cooking today, and then I did... Then I wrote a little article, and I worked on a video. Also, the most recent video, which is very exciting. The most recent video that we uploaded about the mirror shield. I don't know how many of you've seen it. I assume a lot of you, because the video has done incredible, like crazy So that's really cool to see. This is like the first video that I've uploaded since I'm like back that has done like real well. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, folks. Do we have something to help? Nope, not really. The boy's gonna die. Nobody cares. Hey, Parasect. Shiny Bulbasaur, shiny Chimchar, shiny Gibble, shiny Totodile. Figured was Gen 4, so for Alligator was actually good. Shiny... I don't even know that Pokemon. Shiny Salamence. I don't even know that Pokemon. I would have chosen Totodile, because Totodile is pretty cool. The thumbnail was really good and fit the style of Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. A lot of people really liked it. Like, really liked it. The video was hella good. Also, yeah, the views surprised me for how soon it's been since it came out. Yeah, it's just like, this is like with the Mirror Shield video, it was just in general a slightly different approach. It was like, again, heavy focus on, like, this is my thought behind it. Listen up. There are 3 channels that make Zelda and lore theory videos, stuff like that. Monster Maze, really good content, barely uploads. Zeltic, really good content, uploads more often, but still not that much. Maybe 2 a month on average, you know? Sometimes only 1 a month. Sometimes even nothing for like 2 or 3 months. And you have Hyrule Gamer. Also really good content, uploads more frequently. In my opinion, kind of makes the mistake that his videos are too vague and generalized instead of having hyper-focused topics, like, why is there a face on the Mirror Shield? So, I saw that, and I saw a lot of people in the comments when I made the Twilight Princess video, like the Twilight Mirror video. A lot of people were like, oh, this is the content I've been waiting for so long, this is really what I want you to make more of this, oh shit, I already did that, whoops, I double sleeped the man. A lot of people were like, make more of this, etc, etc, etc. So I was like, okay, that video also did decently well, we could improve on the thumbnail further, etc, etc. So I thought, let's... Parasect, no, that's fine. So I thought, let's go further on to that. You know, let's go further into that. And then I also started looking at a lot of Zeltic and Monster Maze, their content. And one thing I kind of noticed, because I also saw some other people complain about that in like one of the earlier videos when I came back, and that is about the music. Like music choice. So nowadays with the videos, and I think like a lot of people really like that in the Mirror Shield video. So I came up with the idea, like, I'm gonna be more focused on music, when music switches, the pacing, the tone, the feel, and how it builds on like that music, or how it transitions from track to track, stuff like that, you know? To build more of a vibe. Yeah, Kotlol doesn't choose the music anymore, but we are like very close in terms of when he gave me the Mirror Shield video, you know, the first draft. It was immediately what was required, you know? He immediately understood the pace, the feel, the mindset, you know? So nowadays I focus more on like the pacing of a video and like the build-up of a video and like the musical choice, and so expect a lot more of that. If you watch like the Mirror Shield video and you were like, this is cool, I like this, more of that is coming. Yeah, there's a lot more directions in the script. The script has a lot more directions. It's a lot more hyper-focused. How many pages is your script for them? Or word count, I guess. My word count for... It depends, obviously, per vid, but... My word count for the Mirror Shield video was... No. I need this one. Whoopsie. The word count was... For the Mirror Shield video was 2,420 words. Usually around 1,800 words is like 10 minutes for me. So this video was like 11, 13, something like that. But like the videos are a lot more like focused in. There's like, I'm currently writing a script about how many times the Triforce was used and what did it actually do. Because it's like the fancy schmancy item, the MacGuffin that everybody wants, but it's never really used. You know, everybody's like, oh my god, the Triforce! But no, like, nobody fucking uses the thing, you know? It's like, the amount of uses of the Triforce, you can count it like actual uses of the Triforce. Not like parts of it or fragments, but like total Triforce uses, like total wishes. It's like a handful. Yeah, wait, where's Discord? A Link Between Worlds comes in clutch with the Triforce. Yeah, that is, for example, one... Like, when it comes to, like, how many times the Triforce has been used, I lightly touch on the individual Triforce uses and mostly touch on, like, the big ones. Like, as in Wind Waker, touching the Triforce, making a wish. Wily, will you make more evolution of videos? Bit unlikely. My biggest problem with making evolution of videos, especially about Mario, is that the entire algorithm looks like this. Here, wait, I'll just... Here, this month. Where is my streaming software? Here it is. Display capture. Here we go. This is kind of my problem with Mario content. It's for the most part filled with a lot of clickbait. A lot of AI. For example, this video blew up massively. This entire video is AI. Completely. This is AI. This is not AI. This is kind of just spammy in general. This is probably AI. This is probably AI. So my main problem with making Mario content is that it's filled to the brim with AI slop, and you are constantly being bombarded with it. It's either this kind of content, like Manx makes, which is a Super Mario Odyssey, but everything I touch is realistic. Or it's just slop. It's just AI slop. It is just straight up 12-year-old kid AI slop. So what I've noticed with Mario videos, that everybody's like, I don't care, because when it comes to Mario videos, a lot of people just do not care that much, and the average consensus is, I'm an 8-year-old child, of course I will click on the AI videos, duh. My brain has not developed in the slightest. So I will click on the hyper-produced, mass-produced, don't get the Super Mario Galaxy, McDonald's, kids Happy Meal at 3 a.m. type shit. You know, it's just... The Mario space is turned truly in the bottom of the barrel. None of the guys that I knew that did Mario content live. The only guys that are kind of normal that make Mario content is like Switch Top. That's like one of the only ones that is sort of normal. Because Manx Ninja Pig is also some of the most crazy content. Also, that guy's lips. I don't know what the fuck it is, but... Looks like this man has taken so much Botox, his head is about to explode. It's kind of funny. So yeah, no. Evolution of, I'm not very interested in it. I didn't even know Nintendo Base was uploading this shit. Not that Nintendo Base is in any way, shape, or form an original channel. It's, again, this is just spam upload of raw footage, almost. But by the looks of it, it does kind of work. As in 145k, 41k, 56k, 49k, 34k, 94k. Apparently there is, again, a bit of an audience for Evolution of. If I'm gonna do something with Mario content, it's gonna be game design related, that's for sure. And for Zelda, maybe, I don't know. Currently, I'm making a lot of lore and myth busting stuff, and I'm pretty much I'm enjoying making Zelda lore and theory videos again. Also, hey Waki1329, welcome to Strum. Welcome. Dog drinking from a bowl, slop, 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 slop. Yeah, really. The Mario space, as in Mario videos in general, like, lots of competition, lots of videos being uploaded, and a lot of it is low quality AI slop. Hundreds of thousands of them. And I'm not really competing with them. Because A, my content overall is made for a slightly older audience, not like 6 years old, very underdeveloped. Giga Drain? Yeah, we'll just Giga Drain you until you die. So I might do some game design stuff about Mario, but I think that's kind of it. For now, I'm focusing a lot on Zelda stuff. You gotta battle the game devs in CC before you finish. Oh yeah, 100%. Wily video game when? When we have enough budget for that. Let me see. Dio is currently working on the... he's working on... Hello, can I go to my main folder? Alright, Windows is, again, developed by somebody who should not have a job. Jeez, Windows. Get your act together. He's currently working on this video. Why is Big Goron so big? I quite like this thumbnail. Why Big Goron big? That fucking rock, Lamau. Hey, I know something great you can catch, by the way. You can catch these hands. Wapow! Oh my lord! I'm being attacked in my own stream. Big Goron ate lots and grew lots. That or it's super old. I have a couple of answers. And I found like one interesting answer on the internet. From like a guy on Reddit. That's also in the video just because it's interesting. Windows 11 is vibe coded with Copilot. Nah, this is Windows 11, yeah. Oh, Giga Drain, instantly kill him. Whee, goodbye. No. I just need to give him like a PP up. Where's the PP? Maxes and restores the PP of him. Ooh. Oh, what? No, I want a PP up. Don't I have that with me? Moth? Oh, here. Fully restores the PP of one Pokemon. Yeah. Cool, that's what I needed. Oh, damn. Critical hit and effective. Not great. Giga Drain. Kill him. Myron, why are you busting moves in this in this place like mad? Big Goron ate his veggies and drinks his raw milk. Yeah. Charizard, we might actually switch out. Let Bowser deal with this. But no, let me see. How long is the Big Goron video? How long was that one? Like a little bit longer than the than the, what do you call it? Let me see. Yeah, 2473. So this is again like a 13-minute video about Big Goron. But at the moment, I'm mostly working, I'll be honest, I'm mostly working on like Zelda stuff. Not really Mario stuff. And that's just because everything Mario related I've uploaded hasn't done that well. Like, people didn't care that much about it, you know? Which is a bit of the problem. But when it comes to Mario, I'd love to do some game design stuff, because I think that's the only stuff that will kind of work. Zelda, like Super Mario lore and theories is not really a topic that I will cover much in the future, I think. People don't care. I still got fun little Zelda theories too. Well, good, the more the merrier. We need to be pumping out these things. Mass production. To be honest, it's probably also just easier to make Zelda videos. Well, not necessarily. It's mostly... What I've noticed is the Zelda audience is a better audience. Like the Mario, like Mario audience, yeah. They are incredibly fickle. So what I've noticed is they don't watch video. Like, for example, if I have a video in the exact same style, you know, so I do every trick in the book to make it interesting and good, like hooks and pacing and like, etc., etc. Like, on average, like the Mario videos, yeah, on average would get like, people would watch like 37% of the video. While Zelda audiences, if I make a similar video, it would only be, it would be 48% or like 52%. So it just also seems like the people who watch, but I think it's mostly because people who watch Zelda content are just older. I think most of the people who watch Mario content, especially now, because it has only gotten worse over the years, are just really young. Especially now that people aren't as obsessed anymore with Super Mario Odyssey, which was a very big speedrun game, and it was rather difficult and stuff. So that drew in a much older audience, 100%. Same goes for Mario Maker, that also drew in a more adult audience. But a lot of the Mario stuff recently, with the Mario movies and stuff, has been kids. Children from 6 to 9 years old. And they just don't have the attention span. And I'm like 28, you know, so I'm not going to make kids content. I just don't, like, I'm too old for that. I don't feel like doing that. I would rather make videos that are very interesting, you know, and have some depth to them. And you could even learn something for it because they cover, like, certain, like, more deeper topics. And they go for more of a cinematic kind of angle, you know? I think that's a lot more fun than Jingle Jingle. Are you still paying it to Jingle Jingle? Jingle Jingle, Super Mario, the Jingle Jingle, Jingle Jingle, Jingle Jingle. You know, like they're kids, you know, like they're 12-year-olds. Well, not 12-year-olds, 6-year-olds. And they have been completely ruined by shorts. So it's an audience that really requires Jingle Jingle, you to really keep constantly Jingle Jingle, do that, or they won't be paying a Jingle Jingle, you know, like, because they're so young. They just can't. They can't wrap their heads around it. I said your favorite word, backrooms, jingle jingle. Yeah, no, really. So that's why I'm like, the Zelda videos certainly are like for an older audience. Let's be real, there's no real Mario hype at the moment. The last Mario thing, the Park DLC of Wonder, could you make videos on it? Meh. Yeah, no, not exactly. The only thing I could make videos on when it comes to Mario that I would be excited for is like looking at the new boss fights of the Koopalings. In terms of from a game design perspective, you know, because I do think they actually made some really cool boss fights and they improved a lot on especially what they did during the new Super Mario games. But still, that's kind of it. I like the Zelda lore and theories. Probably the main reason I subscribed to your channel all those years back. Well, more's coming. That's good. If Professor's oak belly button was so big that it could hold enough water to support an ecosystem of fish, would you eat your fish that were caught there, or would you like it? Or would it be like eating a person's eyebrow mites? Root vegetable. This is amazing. I love this comment. I would certainly eat the fish. We aren't 6 years olds with a 0. No, not you, but like the Mario audience. Like a modern Mario audience on YouTube. I'm not talking about any of you. Because otherwise you wouldn't be here. Yeah, the OG Zelda fanbase grew up and still love the franchise from what I understand. 100%. The only and there is a lot of new people coming in as well, but in general the audience is just older. The Zelda audience, a lot of them start because they're like puzzles and you need to read text and blah 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 blah. You know, if you want to play Tears of the Kingdom and you do not have like a final stages elementary level understanding of English, you're not going to be able to finish half the quests in like Tears of the Kingdom because you won't be able to solve the riddles. You won't be able to like understand it properly, let alone solve the riddle. So you need to be older to play the Zelda games. A 6-year-old will have a really hard time with Ocarina of Time, while a 14-year-old will have a lot better time, you know? So I think most people who play Zelda are like more like in their teens, like true high school, or later, you know? It can range from like an age of like 14 to like 30. To be honest, apart from speedrunning, Mario fanbase is mostly sub-12. Yep. Except my nephew who wants to learn game design. He's freaking 5. We could maybe try to make some inspiration from Prime Game Theory, combining entertainment and some education on new topics. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe. Like, in these coming weeks, I'll see. I'll look into what I'm gonna do. But if Mario is gonna appear on the channel, it's mostly gonna be game design. But to be honest, if I really like making the Zelda videos and I have like loads of topics I want to cover, and everybody loves it, and those videos get 50k, 100k, 200k views, because this video is like out 2 days. Let me see. Yeah, this video has been out for 2 days and it got 24k views. This is the most viewed video on the channel that I've uploaded in the last month. And it's still growing at around 300 views per hour. Like 250 to 300 views. Let's say 250 an hour. So this video is still growing at... yeah, 6,000 views a day. This video will probably like a month, like once it's been up for 28 days, like a month, this video will probably have 40,000 to probably a maximum of like 80,000 views. Probably like 50 to 60k views, which is really good. That works. Joke's on you, I had a horrible time with the freaking Woodland Mansion in Twilight Princess as a 14-year-old, and when I was 16. Yeah, it can still be hard, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, I also played my first game at age 4. Also Pokemon Red, like that kind of age. I got it for like Sinterklaas. It wasn't English, but I had a Dutch game guide and my uncle explained how the game works. Yeah, you just need to be older to play that game. You do know Game Theory has 2 to 3 editors working on one video at a time. I didn't know that at all. We don't necessarily need that. Maybe down the road we'll get some more help in, but... oh yeah, shit, I can't. Shadow Ball? When I was 7, I couldn't get through the Water Temple in OOT, even with a walkthrough. Yeah, exactly. So Zelda is actually the perfect audience. Because all the, like, you need to be like, you need to be like, yeah, teens. I would say high school. I played Zelda when I was younger, but I'll be very honest. I only started actually playing and understanding Zelda from around the age of 12, 13. Before that, I got nowhere in the game. I had no idea what's going on. I wasn't able to read English properly. like good enough to be able to. The first game that I actually played in terms of Zelda games, it was the first game I ever played, was Twilight Princess. And there, my English had developed a bit, so I was able to read a lot of it. I was able to ask my mum about some specific words or sentences. And I could actually play the game. I was actually able to beat Twilight Princess. And I was like 12, 13, something like that. But a lot of, the vast majority of people cannot do it before the age of 12. They cannot really understand what's happening, what they're doing, what they're playing. Oh, I should Giga Drain him. Giga Drain, give me all your health. Perfect audience indeed. Glazes mode. Oh, the Zelda audience is so smart and they have an IQ of 3,000. Yeah. That's a very good synopsis, Shane. Mario is just walk right and press button, while Zelda is doing multiple escape rooms at once. Yeah, exactly. Emmy, another great example of it. So, personally, at the moment, I'm very excited mostly to be making Zelda content. But again, when it comes to Mario, it is very interesting to talk about Mario and game design. And this also has an audience. Switch. Also, where's Mace? We need to name this sucker for him. We're gonna do that after we're done with fighting these all these people here in a hot second. When we're through this run, then we'll head over to the name raider and he can name it. Mace is macing it right now. First time I finished the game was at 11. Shadow the Hedgehog, 2005. Darn. Shadow the Hedgehog. I love that you also chose the most edgelord game. My first Zelda game was Twilight Princess on the GameCube, and my uncle around age 9. I never finished it. Yeah, exactly. Because you cannot finish Twilight Princess when you're 8 or 9. It is literally impossible. The only way you could be able to, you would be able to do it if an adult helps you. But an 8 or 9-year-old on his own will never be cannot be Twilight Princess. Even if they're a native English speaker. Because the English that is seen in those games is still too complex for that age. Their reading levels... Oh, extreme speed! Oh, yes. Crunch. Sick. Everything is going perfect. Mace is being a fool and disappeared. I'll scroll up in chat because he might have said what he wants to. No, I'm not getting rid of Hyper Beam. It's edgelord, yeah. Kid me couldn't care less. Honestly, it's still a good game. Shit. No, I never played Shadow the Hedgehog. I just saw how edgy it was. To be honest, we could maybe finish stuff at 10-ish, but only because we were a weird kid and knew how to look up stuff. Yeah, but that's what I mean with like the most people. Like most kids. If you take 10 kids, 9 of them couldn't. You know? That kind of stuff. That's why I think also the Zelda demographic is older. And Pokemon is, when it comes to like Pokemon, it's a very weird demographic. Because you have one side of the spectrum which is literally kids, and the other side of the spectrum which is like sweaty adults who care too much about cardboard and will pay insane amounts of money for it and have a lot of nostalgia also. A lot of their love for the franchise is also based on nostalgia. My English was sufficient, but my thinking still lacked, and it was my unc's GameCube, so I wasn't always there. I learned English from Pokemon games. Yeah, but exactly. Like I said, like I think even native English-speaking kids would not be able to. Checked for you, Wily. Mace did not say what he wants to call the Shadow Lugia. Darndest! I will find this man. I told him that he can name him because he donated last stream. And I told him that I'm being lovely and that he can call it whatever he wants. Also, I did see by the way, the Star Fox, yeah, that is coming to the Switch too. In my opinion, looks very good. Very good. Very excited, actually. Looks like a lot of fun. There's actually a decent chance I will buy that game and we'll play it on stream. I have never in my life played Star Fox. Not the 3DS title, not the original or anything. So I think it might actually be time for us to play Star Fox. And what better excuse than a new Star Fox, well, a quote-unquote new Star Fox game. And if it's good, I might actually just straight up buy the 3DS again. The 3DS version. Yeah, every Star Fox game is just Star Fox 64. Everybody knows. That is kind of the funny thing about it. But I would be tempted, if I like the Switch version, to also buy the 3DS version. Because I can probably get it for, like, very cheap, you know? But I've never played Star Fox 64. I've never really played a Star Fox game, period. Want me to give you a guide for which to buy? What, a guide for the game? Would I need a guide for the game? Is it that bad? As in, like, that complex? Or whatever? No, I am asleep. That is my move. Sacred Fire. Wham. Dead. Destiny Bond. What is Destiny Bond? I've never heard of that ability. A Destiny Bond is a ghost-type status move introduced in Gen 2. If the user faints before its next move, the Pokémon that used it to faint also faints. Okay. Crazy. It's crazy to see that there's still a little bit of life in Evolution of videos. I thought they were dead as hell. Where is my game? Here's my game. Destiny Bond is, I bond my destiny to you. If you kill me, I take you down with me. It's essentially a suicide bomb. But is it worth to keep? Also, plenty of Star Fox fan games that are good. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. No, but you don't want 3 different versions of the N64 game. Oh, Lamau, on that. That's what you mean. Well, you know, I'll just try the Switch version and I'll see what I think about it. And if I think it's good, then it's... Oh, okay, no. That's good to know. No. Yes. They're gonna add furry VTubing to Star Fox 2? Whose idea was that? Miyamoto? Is he a furry? Well, he did force Mario and the others to dress as animals in that one game. It is secretly God Miyamoto who wants all of them to be furries. Whoa. I was about to say, what did the pacing of that music all of a sudden pick up? Oh wait, I shouldn't Giga Drain actually. Shadow Ball? Because you're gonna defense scroll only anyway. Come on, die! Hey everybody, we could oh yeah, shit, normal type. I hate it so much. Why do I only have Giga Drain. This sucks. Mario's just Miyamoto's secret roleplay fantasy. 100%. Extreme speed. Pshoom. Hyper beam. Die. That did nothing. Oh yeah, his defense is like impossibly high at the moment. Flamethrower? Oh, that did it. Yeah, okay. You're not asleep anymore, so that's good. Ether. Giga Drain. Elephant Mario, Elephant Peach, Elephant Luigi, Elephant Daisy. It's not even just a tail like the SM3 Leaf or just a suit. They become elephants. It is evolving. We all know what Miyamoto's doing in his basement. In his secret basement where he's experimenting. And finally fulfilling the Japanese fantasy of cat girls, but other animals. We all know. This is what happens when you leave a bunch of people on an island for hundreds of years. They get jiggy with it. In the worst way imaginable. Because they become degenerates. Bye, Blastoise. I hope we get to turn Falco into chicken nuggets. Maze, I was about to suggest the chat, because I was asking where's Maze, because then after this run of like the challenge route, we can name Shadow Lugia, and I was already and you were nowhere to be found. So I was already with my dastardly evil mind thinking of fun names I could do, like Mace's Christ instead of Jesus Christ. I'm still working on the ideas. They get jiggy with it, Zeus style. It's kind of funny how 5 games in the Star Fox franchise is just the same game / story redone. Yeah, it is kind of like real bad. Like Nintendo really needs to... It's like they could really make a really cool space shooter out of it. Why don't they just do that? Okay, name raider time. It was here, right? Yeah, no, I'm noticing that. Or where was the name raider again? Goldenrod? Goldenrod, I think. Molasses? Mace Lasses? Animal girls are the most supreme concept to ever exist, and we will never back down. Degenerates. The internet has ruined you. Name Rater Gen 2. Where is he again? I know where he is in Gen 1. I could also just go there. Yeah, but where is the name rater, you idiot? Yeah, Goldenrod, north of the Pokémon Center. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Windows. So, here. No, this is the cafe unit. With ridiculously expensive food for some reason. Or he was like across the track, right? Like here-ish. No. Yo! Where's the name rater again? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go to the name rater location that I actually know, like from the top of my head. If this is too much hassle. Oh, here he is. Mace 2.0. Okay. Wait, what? 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 Come in here, camera. This is... No. Dolugia. What is this? A Pokemon Crystal Clear name your Lugia XD001 unlocks a special form with a unique shadow sprite acting as an Easter egg for Gala Darkness. Its nickname is not applied by the name rating in Lavender Town, but rather triggers a special sprite appearance in the ROM hack. Recently found out Shadow Lugia was a thing, and I was wondering if you could encounter it. Wait, what? 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 Why can't I rename him? What the f... I have been scammed. Time to uninstall the game. Time to uninstall the game. I've been scammed. Wait. Mace. Do you want to rename Bowser? Your shiny Blastoise? Do you want to rename him? Do you want to rename Bowser? Because apparently Shadow Lugia just ain't happening. Well, we can rename Bowser. Bowser is traded, that is true, but we can rename him. I love how the chat is gaslighting me that I can't rename Bowser yet. I am here. One single button press. One press. And this mask will have a different name. Are we renaming Bowser? Fine, call Bowser Maze 2.0. Okay. AA. Where are all the numbers? Do I even have numbers? How do I get to numbers? How do I get the numbers? There are no numbers. I don't think we have numbers, so I think 2.0. Call it Mace 2. Well, we could also call it Mace, but better. We could call it Mace 2, literally 2, like as in I'm just writing out 2, or we Mace, but better, like something like that. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Two, okay, we're doing 2. Where is... Whoop. Where's the T? T. No, we'll do all caps too, because that... Maybe that looks better. Nah, better use the lowers. Maze 2. Maze 2. Wait, is he not shiny anymore? What? 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 He's been de-shinied! What? Has he been de-shiny? He has been de-shiny. What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? This game, I swear to God. We're being trolled. Why has he been de-shiny? Not that shiny, I'll be honest, not that shiny Blastoise looks good. Scam not once, but twice. Well, we got some Mace 2 at least, but... He has been normified. He has been normied. Punishment for renaming a traded Pokemon. Yeah, I guess. What the hell? That is crazy. Why the hell does it completely get rid of the swap? That makes no sense. Truly, we have been scammed, chat. You think we are winning? No. Think again. Fly. Okay, let's go through the little corridor of hell again one more time. But that's such a scam. We can't name Shadow Lugia. Stupid. We can't... We're able to name Bowser. We renamed it, and now it's normal. Such a scam. Imagine loading your colors because you lost your identity. Losing your colors because you lost your identity. This is like that one SpongeBob episode where you're sitting in a cafe and he's like, I lost something once. That kind of reminds me of that, you know. Yeah, like SpongeBob. I lost something once. Wait, why doesn't it affect you all of a sudden? Fine, I'll just Shadow Ball you, I guess. Where is it? Yeah, this fucking scene.
Oh no, I lost my pen.
You can borrow mine.
Thanks.
I lost something once.
It was a shiny
I
Blastoise.
couldn't live without.
My shiny Blastoise. Darn! No! No! I lost something once. My shiny Blastoise. Wait, let me... Oh, whoops. I was about to say. Look away a second, and now the boomer thinks he's funny. Oh, of course. Here it comes. Chat. With their hatred and malice. That Blastoise. I lost something once. My identity. I lost my colors, my name, my personality. And he became Mace II. Well, he is a completely new man, to put it that way. Oh yeah, shit, normal type. Oh, disabled. Well, that's good. You are the clown here. We laugh at you. Oh my god, chat. He's quite literally a different beast. That is facts. Time is so old, we should call him father, like Failboats fans do. I am laugh at the foolishly foolish fool. Why? No, I'm not that old. I'm only 300. Yeah, now he's level 50. Perfect. Uncle Grandpa fits better. Oh, here we go, boys. Papa Wily? Yeah, that's always what it used to be. Papa Wily. Papa! No, I can handle that for Vaporeon. Might be a bad matchup, but I don't care. Extreme Speed. Ow! Extreme Speed. Bye. Okay. We're switching Binky over. Can somebody put Shane in timeout for like a minute? He's going back into the bad corner. Too far, Shane. Again. Weird comment, bro. Not the place, not the time. Weird. Just weird. Do I still have milk? Am I out of milk? I'm out of milk. I am depressed. No, that's where I used to be, camera. Focus. Yeah, Mace, you donated like $1 billion for me to lose everything. Shane in timeout is one hell of a romance. I know, right? If he keeps it up like this, he's gonna be in the timeout corner like every stream for a minute. You should be lucky. You should be happy that the chances of him being permabanned are like slim to none. He just gets put in the bad corner and then he comes back crying, saying that he'll never do it again. And then next stream he does exactly the same thing. And then I put him back in the bad corner. But he never pushes it far enough that it's actually like a true problem. I gotta train him like a dog. Gotta decentivize the bad behavior. Well, you've seen Nintendo's decision to increase the Switch 2 prices. If so, thoughts? Yeah, to be expected. To be expected. I don't think Nintendo can do much about it. I don't really look at them for it. I'm not gonna lie. RAM prices have skyrocketed and it's impossible to get your hands on the stuff. Same goes for any storage, you know, like the game storage that's on it, not just RAM, like the working memory. Even just like storage memory is way more expensive. So I kind of get it, you know. There's not much they can do. It's mostly coming from like internal storage and the working memory, the RAM. That is where all the price increase is. So there's not much they can do about it. I'm not gonna lie. Every stream just gets a minute Shane-free moment. Yeah, exactly. And the people cheer. Woo! Woo! We've been saved from the evil Shane. And then he comes back like Ganondorf at the beginning of like the Wind Waker, you know? He creeps over that hill. He crept and leapt. And who do we gotta thank for the price increase? AI Slop. Yay! Yeah, basically. We'll see how much it's actually worth at the end of the day, boys. I just hope at the end of the day with AI that everybody just ends up using it more as like an accompanying piece or a tool instead of what I see some YouTube channels do where everything is AI. The voiceover is AI, the footage is AI, the script is AI, the thumbnail is AI, everything is AI. It's not a single piece of actual human creation there or thought. Do I have a potion? Nope. But Wily, that's the future. Nah. I think the future will be that a lot of like especially smaller media companies like YouTubers will use AI, but I will never think that AI will do everything. There are probably some examples of like AI channels that actually do well and make money and everything. But I do not expect that most YouTubers will just be like only AI or whatever. I just blew up my client and took back the stash I gave them. Mods, what do you do? What did you do? He will never know every single detail of what. If AI does well, it's probably a super anomaly. Yeah, true. I think the chances of AI disappearing and finding no use cases and not being useful or handy for anything, I think the chances of that are 0. But I also do not see a future where it's like every sort of digital thing will just be AI, you know? Normal YouTubers are like 0.01%, make it work at best. Gen AI, yeah, way lower. Yeah. Lemon Pep can deal with all this. Kill the bubbles so the tech can be developed responsibly. Well, I mean... yeah and no. I mean... it will solve itself. It's just like how in the dot-com bubble you had all kinds of products that made no sense and they laid hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles of Ethernet cable that went nowhere and nobody uses, you know. There was also massive overinvestment in a lot of the tech hardware and tech stuff required during the dot-com bubble. And we'll probably see a similar thing. There will be massive overinvestment. It will find its use case and find its location and find its way of use. And it will probably be very transformative to the world. And in the end, everybody might be like, oh, we wasted so much money on like the overcapacity and we ended up not using the capacity that we built for or thought we needed. But in the end, it will still be nice because it will allow technologies like that to accelerate faster. It's just like how everybody got way too excited about cars. They laid a bunch of roads and then cars ended up not being adopted as fast or as rapid as many thought. But it was still very nice that a lot of the roads were already there. Like 20 years later, you know, when the car was basically widely adopted at that point. That's kind of what how I see it. We'll be good. We'll be fine. I feel like within a year or two, AI will fall apart and can't wait to see that. Don't get your hopes up too much. Again, any hopes of AI disappearing, I would give you 0% chance. Solid. Solid 0% chance of that outcome. Well, I mean, so far it isn't, Emmy. The S&P 500 had its quickest earnings per share growth since 2021. We had the highest economic growth since 2021 in Q1 of 2026. So far there's no slowdown in it. And I could see the AI bubble continuing for another 2 years, to be honest. The big tech companies are making a lot of money. They have very good profit margins. They can continue to invest. They are not drowning in debt. They still have enough money they could borrow to keep investing even. They can certainly continue to fuel it for another 2 years by just continually upping the investment. Oh, flying. It might not disappear, it will diminish slowly. It will diminish just like the internet did. As in .com bubble, everybody thinks it's amazing. It crashes. 20 years later, if we unplug the internet now, we might as well just quit altogether, you know? And that's how AI is going to go as well. I'm pretty sure of it. Within 20 years, it will play a massive role, and we won't be able to ever, like, ever get away from it. And then a lot of people who are, like, our age, or some people in chat might be like, oh, I hate that. Yeah, that's just like how our parents just got used to calling on a cell phone and now have to deal with a smarty phony thing. Ew. It's not gonna go away. So adopt or die. That is always my thesis. It's just like how Uber and rental stuff, you know, like mobile rental stuff, like Uber, Lyft, everybody, like a lot of people despise it. Didn't go anywhere. Ingrained in every city in the world almost. Airbnb, same story. They need to look around better, Emmy, in my opinion. You're being too pessimistic, or you just consume a lot of pessimistic news on it. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with AI. Since I started, like, incorporating AI tools into my workflow, it has saved me a lot of time, a lot of headache, and has allowed me, for example, to compensate for certain weaknesses I have in my skill set, like color blindness, which I could not really compensate for before. So it's, so far I've quite liked it, but it's also created a lot of garbo, 100%. But that's the same with everything. I make a living off YouTube, but the amount of stuff that is on YouTube that is just crazy or insane or disgusting, and the amount of stuff that has rolled out of it that is disgusting. But still, thank God YouTube exists, you know? Well, then Emmy, it kind of depends. If a lot of your friends are like digital artists, yeah, their industry is being what's known as disrupted. Adapt or die. This is how it works. This is just like how you had a lot of illustrators who painted by hand, and then Disney went to digital illustrations, and everything changed. Or how taxi drivers had a complete monopoly, and then Uber and Lyft came, and they shook it up. That's just kind of how it goes. Everybody has this. Every industry has this. Everybody has had this. Doesn't matter what kind of job you do. Every job has had this at some point. It's just the way she goes. And we'll probably see more disruptions like this over the next 100 years. Also, for the creation of good products, a lot of bad versions need to pave the way. Yes, true. Experimentation comes with a lot of excess production and failures. Just like how solar panels were invented in the 1960s. But now, finally, from around 2015 onward, solar panels really became mainstream and became efficient and durable and good and usable and worth it to get on your roof and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. Wait, you could tell Bowser was shiny when he was green. Yeah, I am colorblind, but colorblind does not mean you see no color at all. But I will fail almost every colorblind test you give me, yeah. Tried using it, but it's genuinely just made things harder, made research harder, made work harder for some, and made it harder to do anything education-wise because of just how crappy it is and still being. Forced it into it because teachers see it as an excuse to assign more work. Yeah, like this is another place that's being disrupted. It's like school education. I think a lot of education will de-digitize because otherwise plagiarism is too easy with AI. And aside from that, when it comes to like the tried using it but makes it harder and everything, gonna sound harsh, but my only response to that is learning curve. AI requires, just like when I was in media college, yeah, I went to college for media management. I had a class which is all about how to use Google properly. Same goes with AI. I was taught in school, this was an actual class, how to Google, how to properly use Google. Like, effectively talking, use Google. This was an actual class. And I think a similar thing is with, what do you call it? With AI. Where is it? Where is it? Goldenrod. The amount of misinformation AI summaries have given me. Yeah, you always need to check it, 100%. The thing is, Shane, a lot of things are bad at first and people don't share the vision of where it becomes good. Sometimes they are wrong, sometimes they are right. Mostly time will tell. Yep. And every good thing has a bad thing. This is something you learn in probability statistics as well. And that is, you can, if you give a very biased look at like certain data, you can make things that we absolutely love and save millions of lives. You can easily make it sound like the worst invention that is killing thousands. You could very well make, share certain statistics or certain data about cars, which would make it sound like cars are the worst invention ever and are a bad thing for humanity. Like, you could share those statistics, but not tell them specific, it is a car that I'm talking about. And you could really paint a picture for them that this invention or this thing that is on this planet is a horrible thing and we should ban it and make it illegal immediately. But then you reveal I am talking about cars, motor vehicles. But they also save loads of people by bringing them to hospitals faster. They also make the food logistics better so people don't starve. You know, like, there's always a bad and a good. It's just like how we spend a lot of... It's just like how I am currently wasting a lot of electricity on streaming and playing this game and all that. And what is it doing? Slowly melting the ice caps. Everything has a good and a bad. That is the beautiful thing about this world. It sucks no matter how you look at it. I need to go to the train. Is everybody healed? Okay. We start off with Big Smoke, because Big Smoke is old reliable in that regard. To be honest with summaries, there's also the issue with how a lot of newer articles are just straight up AI gen and contain blatant misinfo. Ran into this crap while trying to research. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%, 100%, 100%. Dead internet theory is still a risk for AI. AI cannot be trained on AI, and as more AI content is flooding the internet, it could cannibalize itself. Watch out for his Alakazam. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if I can even make this. Wily goes on to explain the concept of yin and yang. Yeah. You're up late. It's only 9:44. Conductor. Oh my god, level 60. Earthquake. Earthquake. Strength. I was about to say, you should be able to live. Okay. Oh, I got the XP share on. Werewolves is gonna level a super amount. I don't have any electric moves, I think. Yeah, I didn't bring any heals. Whoops. Wait, I got a full restore. Just do strength. It's gonna... Oh, never mind. He's back fast. Boulder to the head. No, we'll just keep bouldering him. The nice thing, though, about Fly is I can recover quite a lot of health with leftovers. Boom, critical hit. All right, we're doing well. About to use low speeds. Low speeds. Who is low speeds? Son of a... Ah, screw it. No, I'm not changing. Alright, a Seeking. Earthquake. Uh-oh, Thunder Wave. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's just do Strength. Screw it. Okay, you got Surf. That's good to know. Why is that a critical hit? Screw it, Hyper Beam. It's probably going to be the last attack he's going to be able to do unless he dies here right now. No. Cool. I probably won't be able to do another hit anyway. Yeah, exactly. It's going to Surf and I'm going to die. Cool. Aurora Blast. Yeah. It's about to use Nav System. Nav System. Who's Nav System? I need to know his entire team. System. Oh, that's Magneton. Okay, cool. Magneton. Then I'm gonna switch to fire. Yes. Binky! Binky! Oh, that's not. Still, let's... Flamethrower? Otherwise, Extreme Speed? Haha, Extreme Speed. Ching! Nah, we'll Flamethrower this. Here, see, easy! Uh-oh. No, don't use Recover. Nobody likes that move. I hate this. Son, kill yourself. Genuinely. Commit seppuku. Oh, why is Recover in this game? Why is Recover allowed in a Pokemon game? Can we not ban this move? Ow, Thunderbolt. Binky, you need to survive this, actually. That would be very nice. Okay, screw this. Where is... Yeah, alright, cool. I need you. Hypnosis? Oh, it doesn't affect him. Oh, I hate normal type Pokemon. Truly the person who thought, let's make normal type. That's gonna be fun, right? We'll just make it immune to everything that is ever useful in this game. Yeah, no, never mind. I wanna jump off a bridge. I'm just gonna use you as a full max revive for Big Smoke. Thank you. Hypnosis does work. It just missed. Yeah, but the problem I've had is that anytime I tried hypnosis on that Pokemon specifically, it never works. Even when I was going through the Nugget run or whatever. I want Big Smoke. Big Smoke. Earthquake, get rid of this. Get rid of this Garbo. Stop with Recover. I swear, stop with Recover. Recover pisses me off so much. You don't even want to know how mad it makes me. I'm so annoyed by it. Apparently it does nothing either. And Recover. Should we just add like a Pokemon that cannot die? That's a really good idea. Yeah, wow. I love balancing the game, except I don't. What is Recover? A shit move. Yeah, I guess, because I am getting closer and closer to, like, putting lead through my head. You're just gonna strengthen him until either he dies or you die. I don't care at this point. Figure it out. Okay, cool. Can you just hit with hypnosis? I know. Crazy idea. Because I've been told that this actually works, but I do not believe this at all. Because I just keep getting the same, it doesn't affect him, and he dies in 2 moves anyway. Because Gengar is kind of garbage for some reason. Alright! Aura Blast, die, get out of here. Please stop. Please hit. No. Please hit with... Oh, yeah, of course. And he does Recover twice. And I'm back at the beginning. God. If there's one move I could ban from this game, it would be Recover. Jesus Christ, what a waste of time. Psychic. Of course, paralyzed. It's annoying. I don't know. I swear to God, if somebody ever comes to me and says Gen 2 is balanced and not absolute unhinged insane shit, I'm gonna throw them out of a building. Sacred Fire, just die. Okay, if you miss, I will fucking eat you alive. I was about to say. Kill him. Get rid of this. Please got... Oh, he even got rid of the burn. I think the plan for this would be to generally get Yawn on Big Smoke. Why would that help? Because that only helps when he's, like, asleep, right? Fully paralyzed, because this Pokemon might as well not be in the field at all. Recover, I can play this game as well, you know that, right? We can do this together, it'll be fun. Yeah, but like I said to y'all, I don't think accuracy matters, because I don't think hypnosis is not going to work, because it says hypnosis did not affect nav system. Hypnosis did not affect nav system. And I only, like, it's not missed, it's just did not affect. Who made Porygon based? Shut up with the Recover. I also just hate that this game, for some reason, is like, should we have, like, a maximum PP for like, battles? Like, for, like, trainers that you're battling in the game? Oh, finally, God. And the game is just like, nah, let's not do that. Ah, the Magnet Boys. My favorite band. No, Fire Blast. Die. Tell me you're not going to do this constantly, right? Oh, it worked anyway. Now I don't have any fire stuff left. It's about, please fly. Haha, too bad. Oh, whoops. Okay, we might actually be fucked. Mace! It all comes down to you, baby! Earthquake? What is this substitute shit, by the way? Is substitute just like, yeah, no, you basically take no damage. It's free. What is substitute? I don't even know half of these darn moves. Uh oh, Thunderbolt, we're fucked. Yeah, dead, instant. Christ on a cross. How annoying. If you lose 25% of your health, that... What bullshit? Jesus Christ. God, Pokemon games are retard. The man who designed this shit should get shot. Straight the fuck up. Also, it doesn't matter what I do with leveling. I'm always 10 levels higher. I should have gotten, like, heals and all that bull, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot. The Conductor. Sick, though. I love Alakazam. Perfect. Alucard. Who was Alucard again? Oh, yeah, that was the flying... Strength. Again, not too bad. You can fly up. I can double heal before you hit me with something. If I can kill you with Big Smoke, I would be happy. Don't die. Don't die. Shh. XD. I'm just gonna Aura Blast you. Whoop. Bye. Okay. Low speeds. Water type. Let's actually use Hypnosis on this. Yeah, I should have bought heals before I went in, but I didn't. Hypnosis. Perfect. 3 meter. Let me just Giga Drain. That's a more Giga Brain move. Especially now that he's asleep. Giga Drain. Is this a custom trainer put in by the mod maker? Yep. That's why he's so tough. Giga Drain. Cool. Goodbye. Bye, low speeds. Blue Beetle. What is Blue Beetle? No. A Heracross? Oh, super sick! Hypnosis. Didn't affect. Uh-oh, Earthquake. I was about to say that's super effective. I'm fucked. Binky, this is your time to shine, baby! Flamethrower! Don't die. Binky, if you die, I'll get pissed. Binky, you suck so bad, bro. Why is Binky so ass? No matter the task I ask him to do, he just fails me. Do it. No. Oh, how I hate my odds. I swear, I was about to say, if you miss again, I will... You are kicked off the team permanently. Okay, Heracross is... I was about to say Heracross is screwed. But I am screwed, because this game is like, wow. Let's give you the worst odds you can humanly have. Ice Beam? I hate Swagger so much, so annoying. There's confusion, an annoying move. Earthquake? It is insect type. Doesn't matter. What does damage on anything? I swear to God, I'm gonna have a chart open on the side. What is? Because sometimes I'm so confused what does. Read fucking Earthquake works on bug types, and then it's like, nah, it does nothing, mate. Mega Horn, do it. Try me. Heracross is 4 times weak to flying. Oh god, my worst enemy. Thunderbolt missed. Bye. And that was it. Where's marked? Mark it, mark it, mark it. Still don't understand why they never ever decided in this franchise to be like, marked? Poké Center. I don't know why they never had that conclusion, but it's always one of my biggest, biggest astonishments. Okay. They did that in later games. Yeah, thank God. And I know they turned all of that into one gigantic gas station looking building in, like, what was it? Scarlet Violet? Ugliest design I've ever seen in my life. It's just always with the Pokemon franchise. I don't know what their problem is, but for some reason, Pokemon Company is always like, ah, yes, industry standards. We might adopt them 10 years from now. You know, like certain things that have been seen in every other game already for 100 years in terms of streamline. It's just like how random encounters by walking through grass was in the games until, like, pretty recently. It's kind of crazy how long Pokemon Company just ignores everything and just does their own shit. It always amazes me. Okay, Conductor, now I'm done with this. I'm sufficiently fed up. I'm also gonna... Where's my... Here, you go there. I want to see. You go... Hello. Windows. You go here, because then I can still see chat. Body slam it to death. Okay. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Darn. Holy moly. Big Smoke is getting wrecked. Alucard. What was Alucard again? That was the bat thing. Just the crow bat. Crow bat? What do you call that thing? Yeah, crow bat. No, no W. Weakness. Psychic, electric, stone, ice. All right, we can work on that. No. It didn't matter anyway. Oh, fly! What a damage. Flinched. Oh my god. Why am I having the worst luck today? Haha, toxic didn't affect me. Bye. Go to loser hell. Low speeds. Well, low speeds, we're gonna deal with you the exact same way we did last time. Sussy Wily is done with all this. Sussy Wily has Google open on the side, so I can look up what the weaknesses are of each Pokemon I'm fighting. Because Sussy Wily doesn't want to do this for another 3,000 years and dying. I'm going nuts over here. Nuts! Cool. One more Giga Drain and this man should be dead. Brrp. Perfect. No. Blue Beetle. He was weak to flying. So... Sussy Wily is desperate. No. Aura Blast. Oh, fucking, you suck so bad, bro. Why are all my Pokemon ass? Why are there such rollovers? These mobs just roll over and die for no reason. Boom. Destroyed. Away with you. What do we have left? About to use nav system. Werewolves. Fix this. Put him to sleep and kill him. Do it. Yes. Bullshit. Yes. 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 Finally. Okay, that's it. That's it. He's dead. He's dead. This should be it. Yeah. All right. Finally, we did it, folks. We just got the magnet boys. That Binky needs to take care of. And we still have our full team, so we should be good. Here, boom. Flamethrower, this. Whee! Haha, extreme speed. Oh. Bull. Bull-ish. Big W! God dang. Golly gosh. You know, everybody in chat knows I only pull this out like very rarely, you know. This is something you don't see Wily saying often. But that deserves one big ass holy moly. That was a holy moly. Holy moly. You're really good. Take this. You received magnet. Okay. Put the magnet in the item pocket. Give that magnet to a Pokemon with electric moves. Fast travels. Okay. Joke's on you. I do not have any electric type. Holy moly. This was a holy moly moment, boys and gals. This is where we had the holy the moly. Okay, guess next stop is Mount Moon. Next is Mount Moon. First tea. Do I have tea? Very little. But we did it! We finally did it! Oh. Everything is leaving me. Need to reheat my water again. How much tea do I have left? Oh, wow. Shockingly low. The tea stock is down, everybody! We don't have any tea left! Look! There's basically nothing! Like dust! Just sell the magnet for 4,900. Money! Oh, my last bit of tea, Gus. Yeah, there's truly no tea left in this. No tea, boys. Look, everybody. I made chili garlic oil. It's a gigantic sludge. Ooh. Lots of garlic, because I like garlic a lot. It's also kind of alive, because you can see it like... Hello, webcam. Listen. Webcam. Listen. Webcam. Listen. Listen. Thank you. Look, it is kind of alive. You can see it moving and stuff. It was first just dried fried chilies that I got from a friend of mine who lives in Mexico, combined with Greek olive oil, and then I added the garlic, but now it's doing funky stuff. Like, it's kind of like alive. It moves on its own. It's weird. It kind of has bubbles as well. It seems to be alive. So far, it has been really nice. It's only been sitting for like a couple of hours now with the garlic in it. But I tried it with just the chilies, and that was very nice. Because the chilies are like real good heat, etc. But it needed more. So I was like, oh, garlic, loads of garlic. And I might add lemon zest to it. Like a little bit of lemon zest. Some ginger, some MSG. I could add a load of things. Also, look, I bought a cool poster. Chat. I bought this Wu-Tang Clan poster. It's pretty sick. It has like a cat robbing people. I'm gonna like frame it, because it's like a nice, like thick poster, you know? It's really good print quality, actually. It was only $8, which wasn't even that much. Where? Twitch has a Mexico emoji, does it? Wily Japanese samurai? Yeah. I love how Leonard emotes like puking emojis from the chili oil. No, it's good. Trust me. It's the way to go. It is the future. Chili oil needs to be in everything. No, I don't really have much plans because I don't have much space for them. I have a couple of plans, but not much. I wish I had more space for plants. Okay, Mount Moon. Oh, we can just fly straight to Mount Moon. I didn't know that. But where are they? Are they in the cave? So yeah, I'm gonna get... If yeah, then I'm gonna get super repels. Oh, hello. In Mount Moon, to find the trainer, just go straight up once, entering the cave. Don't turn. If you don't watch out, the substance will escape out of the jar. No! It'll be fine. It tastes real good. It just needs to sit in the oil for a while. Because at the moment, if you like eat it... Because I did fry the garlic, so it took some of the edge off, you know? But still, it's kind of like very intense garlic. So it needs a little bit more time, and then it will cool down a bit. That's always what happens. To be honest, with anything you add and infuse. In the beginning, when you infuse it, it's like... And then, like, kind of the material you use kind of calms down. And then... It's all good. One day we'll do Wily cooking streams. One day. Oh, I need to get rid of the XP share on Gengar, because Gengar is going hard. Absolute boss over all other trainers once beaten these guys. Okay. Item. Oh, no. Item take. Item give. I'll just give you the XP share. Cool. Do I have a super repel? I assume I do. I must have some form of repel on me still, right? I have an escape rope, which is still real good. I don't! Okay, Viridian. I need to sell a bunch of nuggets and stuff anyway. And then we're gonna fight the other special trainer. No, I'll keep the magnet for now. I'll sell 6 nuggets though. Super repel? Yeah, do like 20. Max potion. Give me another 2 of those. Normal revives. Give me like 5 of those. Cool. Now we're pretty well stocked. Let us fly to Mount Moon. Wily turned into a Kirby Chef? Yeah. I will be Kirby Chef. Oh, yeah, good point, Andrew. Good point. Save. We'll do a random cook stream at some point. I think that would be fun. I think people would like that. How's the video doing? Yeah, the video is just going at a steady like 250 views an hour. Cook stream, WTF? Yeah, we can do a cooking stream at some point. That'd be funny. I'll have to get a better setup to do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll get a dedicated setup. What is the audience reach? $24 kitchen with Wily? Yeah. Oh shit, I need to use the super repels maybe. Lamau. Well, level 12 Paris. Bye. Oh. Super repel, super repel, super repel. Where art thou? Super repel. Use. Okay, we just go straight. Also, has this changed? This cave changed? We found 5 great balls. My lord. What do you mean? Okay, and we go down the ladder. Let me first grab this. 3 revives. Why, yo. Holy moly. Wily's cooking every stream, though. Yeah. Heel hole unbucked? Yeah. Cooking stream could be ballin'. Yeah, that would be funny, right? A cooking stream. So, what exactly is a cook stream? Well, just a cooking stream. It's just gonna be... it's just gonna be, like, in a room. Well, in a kitchen. We're just gonna cook stuff. You could, for example, cook stuff, Zelda stuff. There are loads of recipes. I'll show y'all how to cook. Cook bars. You turned right upon entering. Go back to the entrance, then go up without turning. Yeah, but how? I run into a wall, right? Or am I stoopy? Am I drill? No, come here. I'll kill you too. I will backseat if you end up cooking. Oh, of course. The backseat gamers. I already hear it. No, I will cook. I'll make beautiful things. It'll be great. Okay, we go all the way back. But where's... Oh, this stair. Oh, I don't have a Pokemon that can break it. Whoops. Where am I now? I'm outside of the cave. What is happening? These rascals! Kill them! Shoot! Yeah, I hope they don't block my path with that stuff, because I... Good evening, Wily. The moon is out. How are you? So here to train with the moon or the moonlight or something. It'll practice wrong, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to battle? Yes. Break that rock for a moon rock. Yeah, but I don't have red rock break. Ace Trainer Tico. Wily cooking a delicious meal? Wily cooking his house. No, no, no. I'll cook a delicious meal. It'll be fantastic. I swear. Earthquake. Fantastic. Immediately did the job. Miss. What? I know which Pokemon that is. It's that. Pure Ghost type, making it weak to Ghost type and Dark type moves. Change Pokemon. Oh, change Pokemon. Yes. You. Shadow Ball time. Yeah, because that's like Psychic. And that's like Grass. Yeah, Shadow. Wow, these guys are much easier than the previous. Than that guy, Lantern. Lantern? Oh. Do I change? No, because it's a water type. Giga Drain. Grass type does 2 times. Let me see. 2 times, 2 times. There's no 4 time, as far as I see, real quick. No, I'm not cooking beans. We'll be making, like, dubious stew. It'll be great. Bit of dubious stew, you know, never goes wrong. Pebbles. What is Pebbles? I have no idea what that Pokemon is. I just don't remember. Pebbles? What is Pebbles? I know what a pebble is. Internet. I have no idea what Pebbles is. Change Pokemon, yes. Big Smoke, you are... Aha. Glad I switched to Big Smoke. Earthquake. Uh-oh, Rock Slide. I bet my boy doesn't like that too much. Luckily, some game dev trainers don't nickname Pokemon, so easier to tell what's gonna actually come out next. Yeah, 100%. She's Bam Bam's fiance. Wait, who? Oh no, Rock Slide. Yep, and that was Big Smoke. Mace, it comes down to you, baby. Surf. I was about to say, if this is not... That was a Flintstones reference. Oh, yeah. That's why you said Bam Bam. I was like... Blossom. Switch. Yeah, Binky Boy. Binky! Out of here! I was about to say, if you're going to be slower with that flamethrower than she is with whatever the hell she's thinking, of course, Leech Seed. It's like the average TikToker. It's a leech. A Typhlosion! Super cool. Mace is going to destroy him, though. Yeah, this is pretty easy so far, Emmy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. This guy's a wuss. Toxic. No! Chat, he's doing what you guys always do. Toxic stuff. No, my chat is not toxic, luckily enough. The worst thing we experience is Shane being kicked in the corner sometimes. Uh-oh, Thunder Punch. That's the end of Mace. It doesn't matter, though. We loaded. Yeah, I don't care. Aura Blast. Oh, Fire Blast. Which will do a lot of damage for some reason. Shane crying. Oh, hey, he even heals my Pokemon. That is very nice. 5 Moon Balls. Catch Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone. Okay. I assume I go through this cave and there is more loot. There's more reason to go through cave here, right? I assume. Oh, huh. It's a yellow Swinub. It has a name tag, Lemon. It doesn't seem to be lost. Better leave it alone. Okay, bye, lemon. Shit, son of a... Clefairy footprints. Okay. Now I'm Route 33. Where's the other knob? No, we're gonna do that sometime soon, Andrew. We're gonna play that sometime soon. We're gonna play GoldenEye. Just because it would be fun to play GoldenEye in 2026 on PC. In the small house. This small house? I assume so. This looks like custom graphic work. What's your name? Wally, right? I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you. The science layer. Why do you unlock the battle tutor? The battle tutor is something I came up with. A lot of Pokemon are suited for moves that for some reason they normally can't learn themselves. TMs are one way to give Pokemon new moves using technology. So I use those same principles, but on a much grander scale. This will give them an edge in battle or help them with other things. If you haven't already, visit my colleagues over in Goldenrod City or Lavender Town. I've collected those databases as well in my PC. I came up with some new battle move ideas. Want to test them out right now? Okay, next. Next! Let me kill him! Also, was Twilight Princess PC ROM? That is also coming soon. I think some of the stuff we kind of want to do soonish is especially the Twilight Princess PC ROM, the Dusk thing. That is high up on my list, especially. I think that's the highest up on my list. I mean, you first kill this fool. Uh-oh, Bronson. Could you hold that thought? Okay, now don't do anything that sucks. Spoke too soon. Now don't do anything that sucks. Love it. Uh-oh, Sludge Bomb. Fire Blast, die! Max Potion, use... Sludge Bomb. God, Sludge Bomb does so much damage. No, stop. Yeah, he's just not gonna survive. He's just way too weak. Binky is asleep. Big Smoke, screw it. Body Slam, kill him. Son of a... It's just going to be Sludge Bomb on this. I actually have a Venusaur debit card. You have a Venusaur debit card? That is kind of ballin' though. No, I don't know what else. I don't know what's going to come anyway. Uh-oh, Ice Beam. Please don't freeze or die. Ice Beam, miss. Haha. Too bad, idiot. Max Potion, use. XD001. You're somewhat underleveled for this, though. Oh, yeah, 100%. But they are always overleveled. Like, it doesn't really matter, because they used to be around level, like, high level 50s, and now they're early 60s. It doesn't matter too much. It seems like the game tries to keep, like, a 10 level difference. On average. Of course. Aura Blast just misses. Okay, Max Potion. Screw it. Oh, he still does Outrage. Son of a bit. Son of a bit. Hurt yourself. No, why do I always hurt myself, but you never? Hurt? For some reason, that's only for me. Whoop. Okay. Tough Mama. Oh, well, how I hate it that all my Pokemon are asleep. Earthquake? Okay, this is probably gonna end up being hellish at some point. Or not. Oh, not based. Mega Kick. Very not based. Mace, it is up to you once again. Surf class. We'll just go for the classic one, the Surf. You can get all anime ones, including Team Rocket and stuff. I've seen those decal stuff for Hypnosis. Please work. Yes. Thank God. Dream Eater. Uh-oh. That is a very bad time. I'm probably not going to win this fight. I'm afraid. Fly. Mega Kick. Missed. Boom. Fly. Damage. Oh, that's not good enough. Whoops. Yeah, I still need to add the new member tiers. A new member tier. I'm gonna do some of that stuff tomorrow because today I was busy with mostly cooking, writing script, and writing an eToro post. But tomorrow I'll probably go through all the member stuff. I'll make sure Twitch works for tomorrow. I need to do like a bunch of like stream stuff. And dead instant. Yep. Stuff Mama is tough. And we're back in Goldenrod City. Okay, not sure if we're gonna try that again. Yeah, not sure if we're gonna try that again. Item, take. Item, give. Cool. Also, I want Binky to... How did I do that again? Oh yeah, I need to go select or something. What is select again? Wait. Emulation, no. Again, why is this always such a hassle? The audio channels, video layers, take screenshot, lock tools. Portable sheet scripting, no. Why is this just not a simple setting? Why is this not... What was select again? I have no idea what select is. But for some reason, it always is like this when settings. Gameplay interface emulation. I hear keyboard. Select is backspace. That was it. Whoop. Look, now we got the boy! Look at him! Look at him! The dog! It's the dog! It's the dog! Well, then I guess... Alright, we're gonna go back to Gris's PC. Wait, there is one in Goldenrod as well, you said, right? Binky! Look at him. Binky boy! But he, Grizz also has a PC in Goldenrod, he said, right? Lavender Town and Goldenrod. But where? Or do I just go on the PC? The fuck? Ah, yes. Battle Tutor. Choose a Pokemon. Let's take Big Smoke. Okay. Oh, this is all kinds of new stuff I can teach him. I can teach him Waterfall. Crunch. False Swipe. Use the foe with at least 1 HP. Karate Chop. A high critical hit ratio. Low Kick. An attack that may cause flinching. Magnitude. Ground attack with a random power. Outrage. Works 2 to 3 turns. Poison Gas. Waterfall. He was talking about his other 2 game developers. There's another game dev in Lavender and Radio Tower, lol. Oh. Okay, what do you have for Lemon Pep? Aerial Blast. Egg Bomb. What the hell is Egg Bomb? Flying, normal, Kinesis, Psychic, Pedal Dance, Psychic, Psybeam, Sky Attack. Is Sky Attack not much better than Fly? What the hell? Teleport, Wing Attack. Nothing too interesting either. Double Kick, Earthquake, Outrage, Solar Beam. Why the hell would he be able to do Solar Beam? Metronome, Morning Sun, Pursuit, Strength. Octozuka. And one of the runes where Unknown is. What was the whole thing with Unknown? I still don't understand that. I always tried to solve that as a kid, you know? Like you had to find all the Unknown and there was like this wall with this puzzle and whatnot. But I never understood anything about it. Oh, Unknown is just shit and nobody cares. Okay. Good to know. Oh, Egg Bomb. Did another move? No. No. Yes. I was just browsing. Sacred Fire, Sky Attack. Sky Attack is kind of good though. Wing Attack, Teleport. Mirror Move, Disable Glare. Poison Gas, Pursuit, Smokescreen, Teleport. Oh, Sky Attack is also not great. Oh, whoops. They use Unknown as letters. I think you get some fossil Pokemon or some, I don't know. Yeah, it always amazed me in Pokemon games because there were always so many like things involving the unknown, like little secrets and Easter eggs in games, and I never finished that. So I was like, what is it for? What is it for? What is the point? I think for now we're just gonna continue gyms for a bit, because I don't think Grizz is gonna work out at the moment. Because he's owning me completely. There's an unknown Pokemon keyboard. Yeah, I know. Lore Keeper Toby did a video on it like ages ago. Where do I need to be for my gyms even? Cerulean, we already had Cerulean. Where were we in terms of the list? Nope, Wily. We need to go to the 4th. Fly. So, Pallet. First gym. Second gym. Vermilion bucks. We were last time, I think, when we kind of ran through this, we were at Lavender. But there's no gym in Lavender. Celadon, here we go. I saw an ad for it on Facebook. Ah, yes, drop ship stuff from China. Yes. It's 100% from China. But to be honest, I'll be very fair. The keyboard I am using right now is also made by a Chinese brand. And my sister actually bought it from AliExpress and bought the keycaps and all that and the switches herself and put it all together, and it works like a charm. So sometimes China do be doing good. Oh, just like a daycare. I don't need this. I need the gym. Yeah, no, 100% at me. Not everything on Ali is bad. True. These Chinese motherfuckers be able to make good stuff. But wait, didn't I already do that, Jim? No, I did not. Maroon be like, China. You just need to buy it from China directly. That is the key. Yeah, Taobao is also pretty good. True. Earthquake. Oh, he does egg bomb. I just found out that move exists. I'm sorry. Let me fix my composure for a second. Oh, egg bomb. You're fighting basically an enlarged chicken. Do you really think this guy cares? Here, fire blast. Kablowie. Kablim glam kablowie. You see that? Nothing left of the man. Magnium? You mean magnesium? Oh my god, he's casting magnesium powder! No! He knows all my deficits. Body slam, missed, bam, fly. You know, I just come down, I swoop down, he's almost dead, and I just do like... And he just straight up dies, the end. Magnesium is good for you, please take it. I already do that. I have, aside from just having a very good diet, because I mostly eat high fiber, like whole wheat grain bread, or other like grain products, veg, fruit, that kind of stuff. I eat very healthy. I don't eat bad stuff at all, to be honest. Only in the weekend I drink a bit of beer and I have like some chocolate chip cookies or something. Or like an instant ramen pack. And that's kind of it, you know? But I also take, like every weekend I take full A to Z vitamin and mineral with magnesium, like everything you can imagine under the sun. Extra omega-3 and extra vitamin D. D3. Fire blast. Uh-oh, I missed. Oh no, it's a sunny day. No, the weather is beautiful. Wow. Dead. Lemon pep. I was about to say, let's fight them both. You use your unborn children as kamikaze pilots. What's next? Kamikaze dolphins? What's next? Dogs with landmines strapped to them? Sonny J just made your sacred fire twice as strong. Literally turned sunflora to sun ash. Sun ash. Extra vitamins are not always healthy though. Sometimes dangerous even. Oh, 100%. This is why it's mostly just overdosing on them. That's why, at least here in Europe, I mean, I bet most of the people here are from Europe. You just have on the back. On the back, you will always have, on the very edge of it, like if you have them all like labeled, you have like the amount of milligrams that is in it, and then right of the milligram is a number between 0 and 100, and it can also sometimes be above 100, and if it's above 100, then it's more than your daily intake requires. So if you buy pills and you look on like the milligrams for like certain vitamins, and there's like 200, 300, 400 next to the milligramage, you just know that this will just be like a lot. I take this once a week. One pill. One a week. Nothing more. My multivitamin A to Z, which is like every vitamin under the surface of the sun, plus every mineral under the surface of the sun. But I only take it once a week, so don't worry. To be on stream probably need supplements, to be honest. Most people who are online enough to be on stream probably need supplements, to be honest. Yes. The only reason why I take these omega-3 and vitamin D3 every week is just so I like hit all the minerals and vitamins I need. Most of the times it's way more than 100% Lamau. Yeah, here it's not too bad. Here the maximum is 100. And in some instances it's like 25. The only one that has more than the daily recommended doses is vitamin D3 at 200. So, like... But I bought all of these vitamins and multivitamins in like bulk. So I have like a lifetime supply. Because the only thing I take like... I take my omega-3 fish oil. I take my vitamin D3. And I take this A to Z. And that's it. Once a week. One pill. And then a couple of the D3s. Like once a week. Never more. And that way I don't waste a bunch of money. Do you ever have fish burps from omega-3? Those are the worst. No, I've never had that in my life. That is, what are you telling me? I have no idea what you're on about. What are you on about? Lemon pep is impossible to kill. What? I am gonna heal lemon pep though. What is it? Where is the Poke Center? Oh, here it is. We get like 1k percentage vitamin D pills, which are like once a week at most, even with our deficits. Wait, what? It's a semi-common side effect of omega-3 oils. No, I don't notice anything. But like I said, I take one of those capsules a week. And also, I gotta very much admit, my stomach is like impossible to defeat. I've never had food poisoning. I've never had like stomach flu. I never throw up. Like my stomach is like unkillable, I swear. My stomach never hurt. There's never ever problems with my stomach. I've never gone sick from food. I've even eaten food that was beyond expiration date and was clearly like not good, you know. And I still ate it and I was fine. I've had food where my entire family was wiped out and I was just like, salmonella ain't nothing, bro. And I just ate probably some chicken with like salmonella and I was just like, you know. Did the chicken still smell good? No, it smelled off. But as long as you bake it hard enough, it'll be fine. 100% Andrew. The stocks are doing great. I bought Qualcomm. A couple, we have a lot of stock in Qualcomm. in the portfolio, and Qualcomm, that position has done really well. We've made 50% profit on it already, which is great. If anyone wants the proof of the 1K percentage pills, can send on Discord. 1K percentage. And you still have a deficit? Is your body just real bad at like absorbing it? I'd assume so. IDs are going to be needed to make calls in the UK soon? What do you want about? What do you want about? Documents required for purchasing UK phone numbers. What? I'm not doing any of that. Social anxiety and light sensitivity makes going outside a bit difficult. Bask in the indirect sun. Salmonella has the word salmon in it, so it can't be that bad. Well, I mean, I always hear everybody talking about salmonella, and everybody's so afraid about it. But I don't care. Salmonella never did me wrong. Good news, now we can see Wily in phone books. I'm gonna be in the phone books. Luckily enough, I ain't British. Yeah, not British. No, British. The UK is just... I'll be very honest, the UK is a very disappointing country, though. If you ever go there on vacation, it is a lot of fun, but I would never want to live in the UK. Like, you couldn't pay me money to live in the UK. That country is on the decline like mad. When I was at the wedding of Ace Trainer Liam and Tyrastar, you know, the Pokemon YouTubers and cosplayers and stuff. Lovely wedding. Loved them to death. Loved everybody there. Great time. Great wedding. Great venue. But when I had to walk from my Airbnb to the venue, my lord, it looked like a third world country. I literally saw a gigantic, like a very nice Mercedes. Very nice Mercedes. I was walking in full suit to Ace Trainer Liam's wedding that day, you know, like no rehearsal, this was the full blast. And I was walking there and I saw a Mercedes, of which the wheels were stolen, all 4 of them. And it was just abandoned. And I was like, yes. His W2F Moments videos. Yeah, those did really well. Those did really... Whoa, a Celebi? Oh my god, this person's balling. What the hell? Yeah, his WTF... It's kind of a shame, though, that he doesn't do videos anymore. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, because if you get, like, 5,000 views on a video, that you're not doing good. Honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of... Because he doesn't upload videos anymore, right? He's mostly streams now, as far as I know. The last time I saw him was... Yeah, when I was in the UK over at Birdkeeper Toby's, which was, I think, in January. No, he still does videos. He needs to work on his thumbnails, though. The thumbnails could certainly be better. Oh, he was experimenting a lot with his thumbnails like a year ago. Why did he stop experimenting? He knows so many people who can do real good thumbnails. Yeah, but no, as far as I know, he mostly does streaming nowadays. Wily's secret Patreon is dead? I never liked Patreon. No. I only do members. We're on YouTube members. Random person with a time-traveling fairy? Alright. Yeah, I know. How did you get that? How did you get that? No, we'll switch to Binky. It's because you have loads of badges. Once you get a shitload, they start getting legendaries and stuff. He covered all the old seasons. That's why he stopped. Yeah, but like in general, as in general, he doesn't really, he stopped uploading YouTube videos for a long while. Like just no YouTube videos whatsoever, you know? That's more what I'm on about. Even separate from WTF moments, because WTF moments did really well for him. And I love to see it, because while he has a very strong community and does really well with streaming and Twitch, from what I saw, he always kind of struggled with like getting a good amount of views on his videos. You know, most of the videos were below 10,000 views after a month even, which is not great. That is not great. Not necessarily a position you want to be in, you know. But it's good to so it was good to see that when he did the WTF moments, he did really well. But after that, he couldn't really find anything else by the looks of it. And he did upload like metronome videos, like battle videos. That's what that is, at least I think. I don't know Pokemon community that much. I just hang out with a lot of Pokemon motherfuckers. I just hang out with like people like Lore Keeper Toby and Ace Trainer Liam and Game Boy Luke and stuff like that, you know. I just hang out with the motherfuckers. But aside from that, I know nothing about Pokemon. Don't call me. Don't at me. Don't at me, bro. Don't at me. I still need to send Game Boy Luke a text that I finally watched Jujutsu Kaisen. God. I've been dodging that. I've been not doing that for 3 months already because I kind of watched it immediately when I got home. Season 1 and 2 of the OG Pokemon anime was just absolute joke with flaws. 100%. 100%. I've seen some of the stuff he did about that. It's just that's the one thing though. As soon as I know people who are YouTubers, you know, as soon as I know them personally, I don't really watch their content anymore. I used to watch Arlo videos, like as an actual like viewer, and then I met him. I mean, with Arlo, it's even worse because it's a real human being instead of a puppet. But I met him because he's really good friends with Loxton Noggin. And I met him personally at a party because I knew he was going to be there. That party was like every YouTuber you know from like 2019 was there. Everyone. Beat 'em ups, Wolf Den, Loxton Noggin, Arlo, me, Zeltec, Commonwealth Realm, Zelda Master. Everybody was there. She's you know, from Boundary Break, who was hosting the party. It was at his place. It was kind of crazy. It was a lot of like it was a lot of fun to be there because there were a lot of people that I knew as well. Etika, this was shout out to my boy. This was before 4 times. But that was actually quite a fun party and then all of a sudden we all left and I was like, oh my god, the boys are getting in an Uber and it's gonna take an hour and a half before we're back where the Airbnb is. Help, I need to get into this Uber and escape. Because I was just distracted and chatting with people. What sort of party? Just kind of like a house party. Because She's from Boundary Break has a really nice, I'm not gonna say where, but has a really nice place on the eastern side of America, like the eastern board, and he has a really nice house there with like a big open garden, you know, like kind of more in, I wouldn't call it a suburb, but he had a lot of space, you know, and a big house. So it was just like, all right, everybody come to my house, party, and it was like 50, 60 people there. It was kind of nuts. It was very packed. It was very busy. How did you get invited? Knowing people. I just knew, I know a lot of people in over time, as you go to events, you know a lot of people. Because kind of how it goes for YouTubers, how do YouTubers know other YouTubers? Either because they contact them some way to work together, like to collab or just whatever, Or you get to know other people through other people, like mutuals. Or, this is also how it goes often, how it usually goes, you go to conventions, and at conventions there are usually special parties or events, or after like kind of the convention is over during the evening on a Saturday or a Friday or a Sunday, where everybody who's like a content creator gets invited, and it's usually sponsored by brands. For example, when I went to Boston, Massachusetts for PAX East, there was like a sort of bar lounge with like infinite food and everything, and it was great. And we could get infinite drinks, and it was infinite food. From lobster mac and cheese to all kinds of other fancy stuff, because these companies usually go nuts, you know. And that was sponsored by Bethesda. And you could only get in if you were like media press. And this was for E3. No, PAX East. This was PAX East. So usually when you're there at events like that, you see other YouTubers that you recognize, and then you start hanging out and talking with them because they know your shit and you know their shit. And you start talking about, like, for example, if you're both Pokemon creators, about Pokemon, or like the type of videos you make and blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of how you get to know them. Then you start following each other on social media, etc., etc., etc. This is how I met Zeltec. This is how I met Commonwealth Realm, Zelda Master, Lorekeeper Toby, Game Boy Luke, Ace Trainer Liam, all of them. That's how I met everybody. Usually either at like after parties or things at the event, or you do panels together. That's also how you get to know them. Or just being like, hey, cool, I want to collab. Hey, you there. And some I know better than others, you know. Some I've spoken to a couple of times and I don't know them super well, like Hyrule Gamer. I don't know Hyrule Gamer that well. But Zeltec, I have known him since... I've known Zeltec for more than 10 years. Stayed at multiple Airbnbs together throughout the years. Went to conventions, you know, like me and Zeltec hung out a lot. Yeah, we should kind of collab on Zelda videos. We should. I need to collab more in general, again. I need to also hit up everybody. I need to hit up Monster Maze as well, because he's in the Netherlands, so that's easy, you know. And I've been to his place multiple times. I know Monster Maze pretty well as well. But it's usually with YouTuber friends, you speak to them, and then you don't speak to them for a couple of months or a couple of weeks, and then you speak to them. Because you're both, like, busy, you're on the other side of the planet. Or like in a different country, or with me and Monster Maze, we live on opposite sides of the country. So you speak them here and there, you know. But it's not like, oh, we speak to each other every week, you know, like we hang out at the pub. No. You're both like kind of busy and very much in your own bubble at times, and get distracted and forget that people exist. But we should do collab stuff. We should, in general. Zeltec is going to be hard, because Zeltec is always very distracted and busy. Monster Maze is going to be pretty easy to collab with, because he's a fellow Dutchie. And I have his... No, well, I have Zeltec's phone number as well, so that doesn't matter too much. But I know Monster Maze will respond better. Like, as in, like, quicker. Zeltec is usually distracted as shit. But I'll see him in August. So maybe in August you'll see, like, a live stream pop up with me and Zeltec. Toby? We could also do Toby. Yeah, 100%. Just saying hi real quick. About to head to bed, but saw you online. Oh, Jojo, I hope you had fun at work today with Mario karting around. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Monster Maze did a video on the Porco mask. On the Porco character. But I need to hit him up. I should do a video with him. With Monster Maze, especially. Because that is very easy to do. Because same time zone, and he lives around the corner. In that regard. But anyway, it's 10 past 11, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my last little rants about how I know all the YouTube people and how YouTube people know YouTube people. That party I mentioned in America, filled with 50 of the biggest Nintendo tubers, was a lot of fun. A lot of those people don't do YouTube anymore even, which is kind of crazy. Captain Nintendo Dude, Alex C&D, doesn't do YouTube anymore. Fearsome Fire, who used to be a big Super Mario Odyssey speedrunner and streamer, doesn't do it anymore. Times change. 11 years on YouTube, everybody. Here's to another 11. I don't know. Lovelies, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to join us tomorrow when we play The Legend of Zelda Master of Time. It's going to be pretty good. Be sure to check out the Mirror Shield video if you haven't yet. It's pretty much a banger. Everybody seems to love it. I hope you all enjoyed. Next week we'll probably continue. We'll get the last badges, and then we're going to fight all the devs and Elite Four probably. Yeah? Alright, thank you all so much for coming. Be sure to subscribe, like. I started 3 hours ago. I'm quitting now. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday stream here on YouTube. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Check out the video. And have a good night. Or day. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, everybody!